Hi, Devlin here. I have a quickie movie review of Apocalypse Now, the 1979 Vietnam War movie starring Martin Sheen, Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall, and Dennis Hopper. It was directed by Francis Ford Coppola. I have had a hit-and-miss relationship with this movie since I was a young film fan. When I was younger, I saw a really hacked-up and edited version on network TV. That's just how we saw things in the 70s and 80s when we weren't old enough to see the film in theaters, and before cable came around. Then I saw the Redux version when it returned to theaters and found it good but very bloated and boring. Recently, a friend of mine suggested we check out the original theatrical version, and I was glad we did, because after two lackluster versions, I finally got to see the movie that everyone talks about. And I agree, this is a great and classic film. Not perfect, but pretty damn close. The good things about the movie I liked. Francis Ford Coppola will always be remembered for the Godfather series, first and foremost, but Apocalypse Now definitely is one of his best films. Visually, it is stunning and psychologically gets under your skin using the soldiers and the situations we face through them. The search for Brando's character is well set up, and as we travel to get to our third act, the story builds beautifully, and we feel the tension of every obstacle our characters face, and in some cases we start feeling the pressures and craziness that they do. The cast is incredible. I know Marlon Brando gets a lot of praise in this movie, but for me, Martin Sheen and Robert Duvall are the true standouts. The sets and production design is top-notch and feels very authentic. The soundtrack, from classic rock tracks to the instrumental pieces, are a nice mix as we head out on this mission and psychological trip that we take with these soldiers. The bad things about the movie I didn't like? There aren't many at all. I felt the build-up to Brando's character was very well done and didn't drown us in exposition all at once. The tension and anticipation is set perfectly, but the reveal doesn't live up to my expectations, and I know I may be in the minority here, but I stand by this point. The only other thing else I have to say is the Redux version wasn't for me. I suggest you watch the original theatrical version first, and if you are a fan, then tackling the longer cut of the film. Overall, I think there have been other Vietnam War movies that are better. But that being said, I believe that Apocalypse Now is a different type of movie and shouldn't be grouped in with just regular war movies. This tells a specific story, and it does it incredibly well. For me, it is almost a surreal fantasy film set in a very real location. Definitely a must-see if you consider yourself a cinemaphile. I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I remind people this is my opinion and belief. You can disagree with me, and please comment if you do or don't in the comment section below. But please be nice about it. We are all movie fans here, and that's what's truly important. So be respectful to all.